Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. I got my partner, Mr. Steve Rhodes, with me today. We're going to have all you winners from the trading contest. It's a beautiful thing. Let's take a look at one of our 4 agreements. To begin a great relationship, know what you want. Know what the needs of your body are, what the needs of your mind are, and what fits well with you. There are millions of men and women. Some of them will make a good match for you, and others won't. The two of you only need to be like a key and a lock, a match that fits. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials up 118, NASDAQ down 4, S&P's up 850, gold contract flat at $1,309, silver up 3 cents at $21.75, platinum down $18 at $1,434 an ounce, copper off 2 pennies at oil off $2, 2 pennies at 106 a barrel. Bonds are actually it's saying flat, but they weren't flat. Bonds actually did 400,000 contracts, got to a higher price, closed at 125.25. King dollar down 376 ticks, trading out at 81.07. Euro up 42 at 133, and the yen down 24, trading out at 99.13. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Let's call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world? In the world of the S&Ps, it's as deviant as you can get, folks. Bottom line, you get Larry Summers. He backs out of the Fed deal. Futures up about $18 last night. Cash S&P goes to 1704. Has volume out there of 636, which is less than it was going into. And also, and this is the crucial part, which is really kind of interesting, is that when we backed off here, you didn't back off under the 1687 yet. The 1687 is your May 22nd benchmark. But bottom line, your cash S&P did not make it up to those highs. We go to the Dow Industrials. We take a look at the Dow Industrials. Inside the Dow gets up 118 bucks, traded as high as the 549 area, and closed at 494. NASDAQ, it's all about NASDAQ, folks. NASDAQ had taken off big time. Got over all the highs, and we're talking about over the highs, folks. We're going all the way back to July 10th, okay? So when you take a look at this texture of July 10th, what ends up happening today? The composite opens at 37.56 and just kind of gives it up. Now, the composite still has to get down a lot lower than we are now. It's like big deal, okay? You know, you gave up the price structure today. There's no doubt they gave up 40 points and you're down 4. Inside the composite, of course, what you had giving it up, and it's going to give it up a lot more, which is going to create huge problems, is Apple. Apple's down 14.78. You're under the breakout day. You came down there last week, and this is the clue, folks. You take a look at Apple last week, what you had is this, is that when we start barreling down on a weekly basis, we had come down last week with 95 million shares, and they were going into 101. You don't want that to happen. So that's going to set up another test of the 385 level, which is... and
it broke the swing point today.
It did.
So it broke the swing point with volume, not what you want to see.
No.
Not if you're long.
Not if you're long. Exactly. And the hype, too. I mean, you know, whether it's the Kyle Icons of the world and all these people that are saying, yeah, you buy Apple, they're going to get, bottom line, can't be right all the time, but they were buying that break topside. Well, actually, that break topside, it's going to be interesting to see the next filing, because Kyle Icon's such an operator, you know. When he was putting a tweet out, folks, saying that, we're buying, bottom line, well, guess what? He probably was buying, and he very well might have sold when you do the tweet out, because that was one of the best operations I've seen in a while. And, of course, what an operation is, folks, is that you get a operator pumping the stock up, pushing it out to the public, and then saying, see ya, don't want to be ya.
Now, so later in the show, I'm going to give you my fundamental take on Apple and the opportunity that they have. Not now, but later on during the show, I'm going to give that to you.
That's a beautiful thing. Okay, so first off, we want to thank all the Tigers and Tigresses, for participating in our trading event last week. Pretty incredible event. If you go over to TFNN, folks, we just posted this. If you go on the front page, what you're going to see right under breaking news, and you're going to see the overall winners. We have the top 20 up, and there's some big numbers, folks. So, first off, everyone started with $25,000. The top winner, he posted $49,466 in profit. That's Richard Hickman. The second winner, now this was so close, it's amazing. The second guy was 45,124, which is really close.
Nice trading by both of them. I mean, that's all the way down the line.
That's big time. That was Waleed Basuni. I apologize. No, that's right. I like it. Third guy, let's see. We need some women out here. I hope we have some women. Let's see. We do. Perfect. We got some women out there. Okay. So the third one, 30,000. Fourth, 28. Fifth, 27. Sixth, 27. And Mr. Zoo was sixth. So he was the first day.
He was trading the Aussie dollar. He was 2 or 3 days. I don't know if he stayed with the Aussie dollar all the way through it or.
Yeah, we'll find that out. He's at 27, and that was pretty cool because he won twice during the week too. He won twice in the dailies.
Oh,
yeah,
I like
he won
that.
twice in the dailies.
Okay, excellent.
You had let's see, eighth was 14. No, eighth place 15,000 up. Ninth was 14,000. 10th was 14. 11th was 11, 12, 13, 14 all posted 10 grand. 15, 16 posted 8 grand. 17, 18, 6,000, and 19 and 25,000 apiece.
Well, and I like the 20th place. Yeah. They still generated a 20% profit in 1 week.
I know. It's impressive.
Nice trading.
I mean, it's impressive, folks. So congratulations to everyone. We are going to have the winner on, which is a beautiful thing. And
so on behalf of all the Tigers and Tigresses, I'm going to just say thank you to you for putting up 10 grand, in a trading competition and being able to teach a number of folks, about the platform. And, it's a really nice thing that you did.
And we got the winner right here. Hey, Jim, congratulations.
Yes, Tom, how are you?
I'm doing great, man. Well, now, where are you from?
I'm from basically Nashville, Tennessee.
Nashville, the music capital of the world. What a beautiful.
Right.
That's a beautiful thing. And so tell us, how long have you been listening to TFNN?
I used to live in the Boston area, and probably more than 10 years.
Wow.
I've been in Nashville for about 7. So
that is so cool. So tell me, what were you trading?
Monday and Tuesday, probably a whole lot of things. I guess that that wasn't the greatest strategy because I didn't do too well on Monday and Tuesday. But
okay.
On Thursday, I posted a big gain on the jobless claims number.
Nice.
And on Friday, right at the end, I guess what put me over the top was the oil above 108.
That is so cool, man. Yeah, it's kind of interesting that there's so many different markets you can trade, right?
Right. It's great. I love that Nadex product. It's great.
That is amazing. Now, had you traded the Nadex product before this week?
A little bit, not a whole lot, but I will be a whole lot more after this.
I'll tell you, the swings were pretty incredible, right? I mean, and that's all you really need.
So you did it really in 3 days. You were saying you came from behind, right? You were you let everybody else get out in front, so you could figure out what you needed to do.
That sounds good to me, sure.
that was good. That was good. You know what is amazing though is that if you get the volatility, when you're trading, there's no doubt. I mean, whether it's long or short. I mean, you need the volatility because if you're moving your fingers quick enough with volatility, then you have at least a shot to basically put up some decent numbers.
Right, no doubt about it. And it was more difficult for me to be quick with my fingers because I did most of it through my mobile phone through the Nadex application.
Oh, man.
Isn't that cool?
I drive an 18-wheeler for a living, and I didn't do any of the trading while I was driving or anything like that. I was always stopped when I did the trading, but it worked out.
Is that why they were calling us this week saying, hey, these deliveries aren't getting on time?
Everybody got it.
I'm only kidding.
Yes, sir.
Hey, so that's pretty. So when you're driving, so what do you listen to us like at TFNN.mobi?
Yeah. I mean, I can definitely do that. And I do throughout the day.
No, that's cool. I was just curious because you know what's wild is that we definitely have a huge amount of truck drivers. Yeah. I mean, big time. Listen to this. This is really funny. Anyway, to make a long story short, I'm down St. Pete one day, right? and I think Steve's doing the show, and a UPS driver sees me, he says, "Hey, Tom," he says, "I'm listening to Steve right now."
That's great.
Hey, Richard, thank you so much. We're going to be sending you that check out today, man. Congratulations, $3,000.
Thank you very much, Tom.
Okay, have a great one. Have a safe one. Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien, you stay right there, folks.